So in the past, when I used to apply for all these different credit cards, it usually was without a goal. Usually I would just get those points, use them for an eventual vacation in the future. But nowadays, when I apply for a new credit card, I always have a goal in mind. And today is no different because today I'm going to be applying for two American Airlines credit cards, one by CITI and it's a business card, and one by Barclays, both earning American Airlines miles. The main reason is because I just started to book an entire trip to Japan for next April. And so far I have one business class ticket on ANA. No, it's not the room unfortunately, but it's business class on ANA from ORD all the way to Narita, Japan. And even though it's going to be very hard, I have enough time and enough miles to book that second ticket in business class so I could sit with my wife. But what I have not booked yet is the return flight home, and I have a goal for a specific airline. That being Japan Airlines in business class coming home. I want to do that for a couple of reasons. Well, one, talking to Michael Wong, who's really guided me on this whole Japan trip, so shout out to him. Definitely has an amazing channel, amazing knowledge. But he told me that this is actually a great airline, and especially coming home from Japan, you could actually get not only extremely high level service, a great experience, but also I'll have access, because I'm in business class, to the Sakura Lounge, which is at the Narita airport, which is where I want to fly out of. Which, just looking at it, looks, yeah, I want to do that. And one thing that I have found consistently after checking every single day on seats.aero over the past month and a half, honestly, now, is that no matter what, within 2 to 3 weeks out, Japan Airlines always ends up putting out award availability for Japan Airlines, specifically through JetBlue, as more recently, for only $59,000 per ticket in business class. American Airlines, which is hint hint what we're applying for today and how I want to game this, on the 777, which apparently is their newer product. It looks very nice. NRT to ORD, which is actually where I'm flying out of anyway, for 60,000 per seat in business class. And also Alaska too, you could usually get as low as 60K, but more often I've seen 75K. But for 60K, I only need 120,000 American Airlines miles. And if we look at what I'm doing today, the Citi Business A Advantage card is 60K welcome offer on this card. And then the Barclays A Advantage card is 60,000 miles. So these two cards alone will guarantee us 2 business class tickets on Japan Airlines, thus meeting my goal and why I want these cards, right? However, one thing that I found that was also very, very interesting and a bit of a secret, I actually booked one night at the Park Hyatt in Kyoto, which is literally like one of the hardest hotels to book on points in the apparently the entire world. So I'm really excited for that, but I want to get one more night. I hope something opens up, but listen, I'm happy with one night, honestly. 45,000 points and $2,500 cash price. It almost 6 cents per point. It's just, it's absolutely insane. And I'm so freaking excited. Knock on wood. So 120,000 miles for each of these to meet my goal. But check this out. If you just type in Barclays A Advantage card and then 70K, this offer actually just came up only for a limited time. It doesn't say how long it's going to last, but for right now, with this specific credit card, you could spend $1. Actually, scratch that. It could be 1 penny. Like if they allowed Amazon reloads at 1 penny, and you, or even if you buy a stamp that's like 10 cents or something like that. I don't know how much stamps are nowadays. You can make one purchase in the first 90 days and you will get 70,000 AA miles for this one specific credit card. Now, it is a personal card, so it is going to go towards my 524 status. Now, fortunately, my 524 is at 324 right now, and I could only really allow for one more. Maybe I'll go over it. I'm not really sure, but at least if there's one card that I can go to 424 for and get closer to that 524, I want it to be this one because it's super easy. Just pay the annual fee, hit your one purchase, and that's 70,000 miles. And now I'm already more than halfway to my goal. Secondly, also, if you were unaware, for a limited time, only 10 days left, the American Airlines Citi version, the AA Advantage business card, so it's not going to count towards my 524, has an elevated offer of 75,000, where you saw earlier was 60K. So 15,000 extra miles for this special time only for 10 days. Awesome. And you only have to spend $5,000 in the first 5 months. So it's actually a long amount of time to hit it. And here's the kicker. It's a $0 annual fee for the first year and then 99 thereafter. And after a year, of course, you could always re-go through it. Is this card worth it in your actual world? If not, you could always cancel and you never had to pay an annual fee in the first place. The only annual fee you'll have to hit is on this personal AA card, which is $99 as well. Unfortunately, it's not waived for the first year. However, if you were interested, it's less miles, but it's also with Citi, is this Citi AA Advantage Platinum Select. Now, I'm not going to apply for this because it's less overall miles, but technically the annual fee of 99 is waived for the first 12 months, so something to consider. But I'm going for this one today right here and this one right here. Now, a couple of application rules before we get into it. For Citibank, it seems like, I appreciate upgraded points for putting this all together because I can't keep track of rules. But so the rules here are you can only apply for one personal card, which I'm not today, every 8 days, and no more than two personal cards in a 65-day window. So be mindful of that. And also, you can only apply for one business card every 95 days. So that's exactly what I am applying for with this one. So technically, I cannot go for another Citi business card in the next 95 days, which I don't foresee that happening at this time. Then it says here for Barclays, really not too much. Seems like they have no limit on the number of cards they're going to approve you for. So that doesn't necessarily matter. And it seems like they just have the typical rules that most banks would state anyway, which is having a large number of cards open, which a lot of the times doesn't matter depending on the issuer. High number of hard inquiries or large balances may impact your chance of being approved. Barclays in the past have been able to combine hard pulls. We actually saw this on my old video where I did the Hawaiian Airlines business and personal at the same time, and they did combine that. However, I have noted that maybe just a few months ago, some people have noted that they were not combined and they were multiple hard pulls. So, it depends on your data points there. The only real seems to be somewhat hardline rule they have is the 624 rule, which is very similar to Chase's 524 rule. It's just no more than 6 cards in a 24-month period. So can't have more than 6 cards in 2 years. However, they mentioned it's a soft rule, doesn't apply in all cases. Many people have actually been approved over 624. So is it the biggest thing? Who really knows? And part of doing all this, which I'm going to talk about in probably the next video, is that I'm actually canceling my Delta Gold business card for these specific 2 cards because I figured, well, I don't have any more Delta Sky Miles. I've used them in so many different ways. I'm now bankrupt on them. I don't need to take off 15. I don't really need this for anything at this current moment while I have no more Delta Sky Miles. And I've already used my Delta Stays credit for the year, so I figured I can save the $150 annual fee and divert it to a $99 annual fee for this personal Barclays AA card, which can get me a lot of more future travels and not worry so much about the smaller value, that being the Delta Stays credit. Not saying anything bad about this card whatsoever. I actually love it, and I really do think it's a keeper card. Only if I had more Delta Sky Miles at the moment and had more use cases for it. But so I don't, and it's not suiting me at this moment. So I'm saving that annual fee and diverting it to other places that are going to benefit me. So really, it's nothing too special. It's just getting 2 AA credit cards, getting those 145,000 miles if I'm approved, using 120,000 of those miles to be able to book me and my wife in business class Japan Airlines home from Japan next year, and we'll have a fun time. I will say, however, before getting in this application, I was really toying hard on what card to apply for first. And I just want to let you know that this is a thing because shout out to Filmo. He let me know that this offer was elevated, but I was going to apply. I might still apply this week. Who knows? But the Alaskan Airlines Visa business card. So again, not going to count towards the 524, but there's an elevated offer right now of 75,000 miles. Usually it's 60 and a companion fare certificate. If you just spend 4K in 3 months, $95 annual fee. And you guys know I've done a couple of recent videos talking about Alaska and the power of that. And that also, too, can get you can see right here, Alaskan mileage plan, 75,000 miles to get you Japan Airlines business class. So just know it is out there. You can use your Alaska miles to book that same flight if that's what you're interested in, but many, many other flights itself. And so just to let you know that that is elevated, that's out there, and I might also apply for that. Okay, cool. So let's jump right into the application. We'll start off first with the one purchase for the entire bonus of 70,000 miles. So let's do it right here. Apply now on the elevated offer, baby. Look at that. A couple of the highlights I didn't mention here, doing my job for me. First check bag is free. Very cool. Preferred boarding. I really don't know what that is. I've never flown AA. I'm guessing I'll learn a lot throughout this whole process. I really just want the miles. Up to $25 statement credit, in-flight Wi-Fi and purchases. No APR. Low APR, not no APR. For 15 months on balance transfers, $99 annual fee. Cool. All right, so I'll put in all this information and then I'll be right back. I do have an AA Advantage number because I did book an American Airlines flight recently that is coming up very soon on Alaska. So let me get that. Oh, wow. Look at this offer on the website for this one that we're going to apply for soon. 30,000 miles and $400 cash back for a future flight, I'm assuming. 75K miles, way better. Okay, cool. So we check the necessary boxes and we can hit apply now, baby. Let's do it. Bam. Oh, hit me with the address. Come on, man. You're really trying to dox me on video? Come on. All right, let's do it. Oh, we're going to get another Barclays card? Oh, the last one we got was the Hawaiian Airlines card, baby. Are we going to get another? Are we possibly going to do a two-peat? One-time passcode to my phone. Come on. I'm recording with it. Okay, let's see. You guys probably can't see me right now. Continue. Trying to mess up the recording, huh? All right. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Congratulations. Oh, damn. 11,800 limit. Oh, that's insane. That's a high limit. I mean, you don't give me a high limit like that. That just does not happen. Okay. I get, low thousands. That's shout out. Let's go. Now I just have to make like literally why give me $12,000 limit when I'm only gonna buy one stamp or one. I'm gonna try to make it one penny to hit this welcome offer. I mean, that's insane. But okay, cool. We'll wait for the mail. And all right, let's move on to the 75K offer right here. 75,000 American Airlines business credit card. Now this one does have a high spend requirement, $5,000 in 5 months. So 1,000 a month shouldn't really be too hard to be honest, probably just a couple of months, but I love that it's going to be $0 intro annual fee for the first year. So all right, you know what? Let's get started. Apply now. And this would be my first ever Citi credit card that I've ever had in my entire life. So this is a monumental day for me. Okay, guys. So just know that. All right. So same thing. I'll fill out all of this information and then I'll be right back. All right. And I guess since it's been a while since I've done a business credit card, this again is going to be under my YouTube business here. So basically, I'll usually just do sole proprietor, self-employed. But interestingly, you don't actually have to do estimated monthly spend on this one. So you know what? I'm going to leave it blank just for the heck of it because on the Chase applications for the in cards, you always have to put estimated spend here. So I'm just going to leave that blank. Let's see, line of business. Let's see how close we can get to. Okay, none of this is a YouTuber. All right, so maybe we'll just say this is real estate then. Maybe we'll just say this is real estate to make life easier. Is this professional? Like what is real estate? Is it sale? I mean sales. Maybe it's just professional. I'm a real estate professional, right? That's the idea. Number of employees, 1 to 5. I am one of them. Years in business, I guess we'll just say 3. Business formation, United States. Okay, cool. Authorized officer information, baby. I think I'm the authorized officer. I'm the only one, right? So, all right, this is all tied to me, baby. So this is how you put in all of your personal information. So your social security number, all of this. So it's tied to your person. So we'll fill that out. And it looks like nothing else is pretty special other than security word. Hey, man, don't ask me what I'm doing in my private time. Anyway, oh, that's a safe word. So once again, I'll fill this all out and I'll be right back, baby. Okay, so everything's filled out. We're making sure again, this is the right offer. So 75,000 bonus miles, elevated offer, 15K more than normal for 5K spend in the first 5 months. Re-added my American Airlines number and no authorized users. Okay, cool. So I've read the terms and let's hit agree and submit. Let's do it, baby. Just a moment. Let's see. Just a couple minutes later. Oh Lord, if we can't get this, then I'll probably just go for the Alaska business one, to be honest. If I get denied from this, I might just shift and go straight through. Let's see. Once again, they're really trying to mess up this recording. Okay, put the code in, continue. You're approved. Let's do it. Nice. Let's go. That's 2, baby. 2, count them 2 in 2 minutes. So I don't have a Citi account, so I'm assuming that's where I have to make my account. So I will come back when I can see what I got approved for. What was my credit limit on this one? Take a guess before I come back. What's my credit limit? Let me know down in the comments below. My guess, I bet 4K. I bet it's 4K. Oh my goodness. What is this? What is the deal here? Who am I to be getting these crazy limits? Seriously, who am I to get these crazy limits? 13,900? I don't is it like American Airlines to like listen, give everybody, really good limits, spend on our cards. We want to compete with Delta. And like it said, $0 for the first 12 months. But if you want to see the video on how to earn a lot of Alaska miles, go right there. And if you want to see both of my applications for the Hawaiian credit cards, you can check that out right there. So I hope you get some value from it. I hope you see you there. And as always, I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. We're able to get home from Japan now, honey.